Okay, good morning. Happy Friday. Free Reading Friday, one of my favorite days of the week. I love, love, love coming to you guys and just doing quick readings, whether we use, like I check in with your aura color, or I might pull open one of my tarot decks and share something from there. So good morning. And if you want to be read and you haven't been before, certainly let me know. I do these every day. Every Friday at 7 a.m. On both YouTube and on Facebook Live. And anyone who wants to, get a reading is welcome to do so and just to hop on at that time. If you can't get on during this time, I absolutely am willing. Yay, Kiki's on over on YouTube. If you can't hop on live, I, of course, will do these for you. We can do a free one for a few minutes, or we can extend it and do an actual full reading to kind of get you jump-started. And a lot of what I get, just so you know, in my personal private readings is kind of business-oriented, I'm finding, the more that I do them. So if you guys need that, by all means, let me know. Okay. So before we hop into doing readings, I want to share something I just received from my I Ching. So the I Ching is an ancient, oracle that is ancient Chinese oracle, and it is amazing because I find its accuracy. I use the website Cafe Au Soul, and there's a great way to just get a free reading on there, and they'll give you your hexagrams, as they're called, and that's kind of like pulling a card for the tarot. So I'm going to read to you something that I got this morning because I feel like a lot of us struggle. You're so cute. Lori just said, all sitting here waiting for Colleen, who says Facebook is bad for you. Amen to that. I'm a big believer that it's all about how you use it, right? So I'm going to really quickly read to you a little bit about what the hexagram that I received this morning has to share. And this is something I think all of us struggle with, which is setting boundaries in our lives, especially as women. I think that's something that we struggle with. So let me go ahead and read to you a little bit about this. So I'll skip over to, okay, here we go. Now the situation calls for clear communication, agreements, and guidelines so that relationships can function optimally. Limitations can resemble an obstacle to forward progress, but the obstacle is really an opportunity to share, to change how we view obstacles. Seedlings encounter rocks in the soil, but the rocks keep the soil at the root where it is needed. Rather than opening to what is inexhaustible, we must now focus on containment. You may have to work with the idea of no to discover how to make changes in your approach. You may need to clarify something prior to gaining the support you are seeking from others. The greatest lesson limitation teaches us is that while we might fight against the flow in terms of disappointment, we would do far better to recognize the reason for the limitations we face and how they serve our well-being. In fact, it may just be your preconceived ideas that leads you to experience walls. So I share this because today is the full moon in Libra, and that is truly a time of setting boundaries and clear communication and balance in relationships. So if you have something in your life right now that's bringing you angst, bringing you anxiety, and you're thinking that it's time to speak up about it, this is the day to do it. This is the perfect time to do it. And just trust that even though the response may not be as positive as maybe you would like it to be, the response is important. And you being able to speak your truth is what matters most. So I hope that served you guys. I know it served me. It's something that I'm learning every day. I find limitation to be one of the toughest things. Oh, and Kiki's a Libra. Perfect. I love it. So, all right, we are going to go ahead and get started. So Kristen, Lori, then Kiki, then anyone else who hops on, just go ahead and let me know if you would like a reading, and I will go ahead and provide that for you. All right, so Kristen, my love, let me just pull out my cards. I didn't do that sooner. I apologize. they're kind of messy today. Okay, I'm getting right away a couple things. Do you have like, are you feeling a little, you're feeling a little cloudy. Like you're thinking about a lot of things and finding you just have a lot of questions right now and your mind's kind of going a lot. Does that sound like it resonates for you at all? I know that there's such a delay with Facebook, and you're probably crafting your response. So I'm going to let you think about that. Let me see. Tap right into you real quick. Yeah. Okay. Cool. She said yes, but in an exciting way. Awesome. Kristen, whenever I usually read your card, your aura, I get yellow. Today I'm getting blue and green. So interestingly, you're moving up your chakras. And also whenever we see green in our aura, it's a positive thing because that means you're connected at your heart. And then the blue means that you're speaking your truth and you're speaking up for yourself and you're expressing yourself creatively and all of that. So interestingly, we're seeing a lot of kind of healing, a lot of kind of teaching. So I'm sensing that there's some exciting new opportunities happening for you where you're starting to, coach and help others. Interesting. Do you guys hear my kids in the background right now? My 2-year-old is no longer in a crib. This will be a test of my patience every Friday, every day. Yes, balance for her, Kiki, absolutely. So Kiki, I love that we're on 2 different platforms and you are absolutely part of this whole process. And even though we're not in the same spot. So love that. Hi, Danielle. Okay. Kristen, what I'm getting for you. Ooh, look at that. Blue, green, always. This is the ace of water and going with the flow. So let me just fix something on my computer. Yes, here's the blue we talked about. Here's some green. There's blue. It's literally blue and green. I don't know if you can make out the green in there, but blue and green. I love this. I had a group of people come to a yoga class with me last night. All 3 of us that went are social marketers, so we are working together, and it is awesome. Okay, that's so interesting because I almost wanted to say something with Arbonne because Kristen and I do Arbonne together. That's how we met, and I can't believe that's so. This is what I'm seeing for you. That you're going to be stepping into your role as an influencer in your business. And I'm definitely seeing that. And just going with the flow, like you're bringing your authentic self with you. You love yoga. You're bringing them to yoga. You're teaching what you know. You're teaching your authenticity. You're teaching your truth, speaking your truth. And that's why it's flowing. Now, the beautiful thing too about this is that there's this sense of both freedom and malleability, but also support. You're floating. So you're not totally alone in this journey. You've got support. You've got people helping you. You've got it feels good for you. And then it's also kind of scary because you're not in control all the time. So you have this beautiful, again, as Kiki mentioned, balance of both feeling like you're just being taken by the current, but also that you're being guided along. So what a beautiful place to be. And as far as your mind running, I'm literally I almost got, my eye almost started twitching when I tapped into your energy. And what I was getting was just kind of almost this excited, oh my God, excited twitch. So that's it's a lot and it's okay, to feel overwhelmed. Make sure that you're grounding that energy, the excitement that you're feeling, bring it through your body, dance it out, yoga it out, do what you need to do to really ground it down to the earth so you can use it and harness it for change on this plane. Alrighty. So yay, Kristen, that was awesome. I'm so excited because I see some really exciting things happening for you in the coming weeks and months. And I really see you stepping into your power. And I actually see you making some really good money. I think that that's part of what's happening here is like you recognizing that you are only as, powerful. Like money is essentially just energy. So by you continuing to do this, you're going to find that that's going to flow more and more to you. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and tap into Lori. Whoa, Lori, immediately purple and red I'm getting for you. And I love when those two colors show up because like they're the two opposite ends of the bowl, but there's never an opposite. They just come right back around. But when you're really showing up with purple and with red, it means that you're really asking the big questions and tapping into source energy and allowing life to guide you. And then at the same time, when you've got your root chakra, you're actually also, bringing that energy, like Kristen, I was mentioning with her, bringing that energy right down to the ground. The thing when we see the two colors so bright is that sometimes you might find that, you feel a little disconnected from yourself because you've got your head in the clouds and your feet on the ground, but then like, what about all in the middle? So it might feel like your, other aspects of your life are not 100% where you maybe would want them to be, but just trust that by continuing to integrate these two opposite poles of your chakras, you're going to find that integration. A big part of that for you is, I know a little bit about what's going on with you. So obviously I know that you're moving. So that's going to be your root chakra. Hold on a second. Hi, honey.
She's took my guys.
Chase took your guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Are there other guys you can play with? Do you want to say hi?
Yes.
Okay. Can I finish what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to sit here? Okay. So that makes sense. So feeling torn, Lori, is exactly what you're experiencing because you've got like, you know that everything's going to happen for a reason and that you're being pulled in this direction for a reason. But then you also have, the lower, like the questions and you're cold. Okay. Why don't you go get under your blanket? And Asher, stay in your room until the clock turns green. Okay. Sorry. They're so cute. Okay. So, yes. Okay. Yeah. So that's, you're back. Okay. Speaking of kids. So Lori said she's going to miss the kids. Speaking of children, you've got one right here who wants to, hi. So my friend's son heard Asher and wanted to say hi. So this is Asher. He's got a bit of a rasher. Asher. Okay. Lori, you are absolutely right to just take it one step at a time. I think for you, one thing that's going to help is, again, getting in touch with nature, getting in touch with, the natural ebb and flow of life, reminding ourselves that we are, like part of something so much bigger than we realize. It's very hot, baby, very hot. Okay. So Lori, I'm going to go ahead and pull your card. Hopefully I get through the rest of this reading with, now we have Chase as well joining us. What's up, face you're making? All right. Can you guys go back into your room until the clock turns green, please? Please. I know. Asher, can you go into your room until the clock turns green? Maybe Chase will read you a book. Will you read him just one little book? You can look at the pictures and tell them the story. Why don't you guys read Spooky Old Tree?
Okay.
Go read Spooky Old Tree together, and then you can come back in. Just one book, and then come back. Okay. Okay. Go ahead. Can you do that for me, honey? Chase, can you tell him to come?
Come on.
You're gonna read Spooky Old Tree, honey. With Chase. I know. Go ahead, honey. Chase, can you go in the other room then? Because if I just have one of you, I can handle this. But if I have both, it's going to drive my friends crazy. I know you're cold. All right. Okay. Okay, guys. Sorry about that. You're getting some real life right now, aren't you? So Oh my God, that's beautiful. So Kristen said, love reaches all distances and missing them only will strengthen your love, Lori. This is true. This is true. And also connecting with the ebb and flow of life, connecting with nature. Chase?
Sorry.
Thank you. It's playing with my tea kettle, which is not safe at all. So that's why I got a little upset. So Asher, you can hold the cards, and can you pick that top one up and give it to mommy? Okay, let's show it. Let's see what it says. Ooh, Lori, again, purple and red. Don't you love it? I mean, honestly, and what's so cool about this card is that look at the background color. You're getting that green, that yellow. Wow. Honey, you can look in the reflection, okay? So this card, oh, Asher has one too, and that's got purple and red too. But let's talk about this one, okay? Asher, put this one down. We're going to talk about this one. It says intensity. This is the Knight of Fire. This is a card of like everything is moving for you right now. So it can feel really, really obviously intense, but it's a happy intense. Thank you, Asher. It's a happy intense. It's an intensity that is keeping you moving, keeping you excited, keeping you just fully engaged in life. You're feeling like you're on the edge of your seat in your life right now. And the intensity is certainly strong. And just know this is a passing phase. This is just a part of life. One thing that might also help for you is to bring in, thank you, honey bunny, is to bring in more and more of the juicy like water, because this is such a fiery card. Bringing in some water into your life. So finding ways to really find emotionally like juicy things, telling people you love them, you know, spending time with those kids. And so much fun stuff. Exactly, Laura. Like, I know you know that this year is going to be amazing, but it feels like a lot. It's just a lot. You're living on the edge of your seat right now, and it's intense, but it's beautiful. So congratulations. And I'm just going to see if I can get these kids to please go into their room real quick. Hey, Asher, honey. Okay. Thank you. I'm going to see, because I really want to give Kiki a reading, but I don't know if I can do that with you. Look at me. Look at me. Listen to me. Is the clock green yet? Okay. Do you want to go see Papa today?
Yeah.
Then you need to go back into your room until the clock turns green, and you can read Spooky Old Tree with Chase, okay? Go check. Go see if the clock is green, okay? Take your blanket. If it's not green, you got to stay in there, okay? Chase, you too, honey.
Okay.
Can you please help me?
Yes.
Thank you. You're the best. Go look. Go look. If it's not green, you're going to read Spooky Old Tree. Okay. So sorry. Thank you guys for bearing with me. All right. It'll be green soon. So I'm going to start doing I was thinking like, you know, calling my later on doing a video calling it The Clock Turned Green or something. Only you guys know what I'm talking about. All right, Kiki, I'm excited to read you because I don't know you. Or at least not, I mean, I feel like I know you, but only here. So go ahead and tap into your energy. Immediately, I'm getting red for you as well, which usually for me means that there's a lot of shifting and changing happening. There's a lot of attention around your, your root chakra. So, I mean, food, clothing, shelter, like feeling like secure on this earth, feeling that feeling of safety. And there's certainly like the negative. I love it. Danielle says, I know this life too well. She's got kids too. So there's certainly the negative connotations of all of our chakras. But what I find is I like to focus on the beauty of that. So the fieriness, the power that you're experiencing right now by being really tapped into the physical plane. You may even be doing some new, like, I almost want to say like exercise routine or something, or some kind of like new attention to your health that is really going to help you moving forward. So let me know, Kiki, if any of this resonates with you. And let's see what the cards say. All right. Let's see if I can get a couple more readings in before the clock turns green. I'm also getting pink for you, Kiki, which is interesting. I feel like that is like I don't always see those colors together, like pink and red. Ooh, very different. I love when the cards don't show up the colors that I'm seeing. The Master. This is a really cool card. It's usually purple. I do want to change my health. Yes. Okay. Well, it's funny because here's purple. There we go. And, you know, I find that when this happens, it's maybe because you need the color red in your life. So that might be why I was receiving it. And because you know, the guides knew I would really talk about the importance of the power of your root chakra. Okay, so can you go into your room until it turns green, please?
No.
Well, you're going to be cold here, and Chase is going to read you a book.
Mom, it's making, Mom.
Yeah, you left it in your room.
Mama. Yeah.
We're going to try to see if we can do this with him. I so apologize. And this is the transition as we're getting into no crib. Okay. Kiki. Yeah, so you are somebody who is very much tapped in at your crown chakra. You're very much aware of the spirits, of the energies around you, of, you know, your connection to source, your connection to the divinity, your connection to spirit. Maybe you don't feel so comfortable on this physical plane. Like, I'm receiving that you would much prefer to spend a lot of your time kind of like thinking about the nature of life in the universe and with your intuition. So she's saying, yes, I'm very aware. Yeah. So yes, you're very aware, you're very tapped in. And sometimes it feels like this physical life feels a little too heavy for you. And I can completely relate. So what this card is encouraging. Good morning, Cynthia. What I think, can you be really gentle with the card, baby? Actually, can you show the card to them again? It's a beautiful card. Yeah, just like that. Wait, is upside down? Yeah. Do this. Show it to this one because this one is where Kiki is. So this card is about really tapping into our, you know, allowing your intuition to absolutely, you know, there's this card that shows no negativity around being tapped in. It's just a reminder that, you know, life is all about balance. We talked about your Libra and connecting that, you know, finding some balance with your root chakra. So maybe there needs to be some more physical experiences in your life. So finding things that make you feel good, that won't harm you, whether it's dance and yoga or some really yummy, like root veggie stew, things that just bring you into this experience and into an appreciation for the physical realm. Because you're here now. The universe wants you to experience being human for a while. So by all means, embrace that. So I hope this was helpful for you, Kiki. I have to keep doing that because I can't quite see. I'm on my transformation. I know it's ending soon, so I see now. That's beautiful. So Kiki, you and I, let's chat some more because I think it's an interesting stuff coming down the pike for you. All right, you guys, I really wanted to do more readings this morning, but unfortunately, this has been a little crazy. I'll pick you up. And will you just say goodbye to everybody? And I hope I was still able to give you guys some value despite the crazy and the crying and all of that you had to hear this morning. But just know that if you want to have an actual like full-on reading, we can always do that. And then if you want to dive even deeper and do a more long-term program, I am so excited to be launching the Conscious Mama Cocoon. The sales page is almost done, so I can share that with you guys. And we can all benefit together because I know, I have to say, I learned so much from you guys and what you share with me and through this experience. And I'm truly, truly, truly grateful. So I love you guys. Everybody say goodbye. You guys say goodbye. Say bye. Bye.
Mommy.